Hello my dear students, I warmly welcome you to CR Digital Classes. In this lecture, we are going to discussing about one of the important formula or important problem based on the Newton-Raphson method. Okay, so see the statement of the problem first of all. Establish an iteration formula to find the reciprocal of a positive number capital N. Reciprocal of a positive number capital N by using Newton-Raphson method. Okay, by using the Newton-Raphson method, we have to find out an iteration formula to find the reciprocal of a positive number. Here, positive number is capital N. Okay, what is the reciprocal? 1 by N. Reciprocal is nothing but inverse 1 by N. So, if you take any positive number, for example 30, 20, 34, 46, okay, 18, like this, if you take any number, you have to find out the reciprocal. Okay, so that is 1 by 18, 1 by 24, 1 by 36. Okay, in this format. For that reciprocal value, we have to find out the iteration formula by using the Newton-Raphson method. Hence, find the reciprocal of 154 for 4 significant digits. Okay, one of the very important problem. Okay, so find the reciprocal of the one. Here he gave n is equal to 154. Okay, positive number ఇచ్చాడు n is equal to 154. Now we have to find out the reciprocal. Reciprocal means 1 by 154 value. We have to find out the 1 by 154 value up to 4 significant digits. Okay, మనకు ఆ వాల్యూలో సొల్యూషన్ లో ఎన్ని significant digits ఉండాలి టోటల్ గా? Okay, 4 significant digits ఉండాలి. Okay, therefore you can so now we can start the solution. Iteration formula for the reciprocal of capital N. Okay, so that is the subheading. Given capital N is a positive number or positive integer. Okay, from the statement we have capital N is a positive integer. Let small x be the reciprocal of capital N. I am taking small x is the reciprocal. అంటే ఇప్పుడు క్యాపిటల్ n కి ఇన్వర్స్ ఉంది అనుకోండి, ఆ ఇన్వర్స్ ని నేను ఒక లెటర్ తో డినోట్ చేస్తున్నా, దట్ ఈస్ టేకెన్ యాజ్ స్మాల్ x. స్మాల్ x is equal to 1 by n. Okay, so next n is equal to 1 by x. Send this n to LHS and x to RHS. Then you will get n is equal to 1 by x. So next send that 1 by x to LHS. You will get one equation, n minus 1 by x is equal to 0. అంటే ప్రాబ్లం లో ఒక నెంబర్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా ఆ నెంబర్ నుంచి మనం ఒక లీనియర్ ఈక్వేషన్ ని ఫామ్ చేసాం. అర్థమైందా? సో దేర్ఫోర్ ఎందుకంటే న్యూటన్ రాప్సన్ మెథడ్ అప్లై చేయాలంటే మనకు ఒక ఈక్వేషన్ కావాలి, నంబర్ కాదు కావాల్సింది, ఈక్వేషన్ కావాలి కాబట్టి. So therefore and reciprocal value ni we consider as small x. Okay, so therefore from that we got n is equal to 1 by x, and from that n minus 1 by x is equal to 0 is the equation. Now let f of x is equal to n minus 1 by x is equal to 0 is the equation that is taken as number 1. To apply the Newton-Raphson method to find the iteration formula for this reciprocal, so in Newton-Raphson method we have derivative. So therefore f dash of x is equal to, for the constant n it will be 0 and minus 1 by x ki differentiation minus 1 by x square. If you simplify that value, f dash of x is equal to 1 by x square. F dash of x is equal to 1 by x square. Or else you can write 1 by x కి మీకు డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ గుర్తుండట్లేదంటే సింపుల్ గా మీరు దాన్ని ఏం రాసుకోవచ్చు, x పవర్ మైనస్ n మైనస్ 1 గా రాసుకోవచ్చు. సో యు నో వెరీ వెల్ ఫార్ములా ఫర్ ద డిఫరెన్షియేషన్, x power n is equal to n into x power n minus 1. Okay, so d by dx of x power n is equal to n into x power n minus 1. Not only this function, ఏ ఫంక్షన్ కైనా మీకు రెసిప్రోకల్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఫార్ములా మీకు ఐడియా రాకపోతే, so then you have to convert that formula into power. So therefore then you will get that n into x power n minus 1 formula, then you will get the differentiation value. Now by using Newton-Raphson method, we have the formula for the ith approximation is x suffix I plus 1 is equal to x suffix I minus f of xi by f dash of xi. That is taken as equation number 3 from Newton-Raphson method. Okay, so substitute equation number 1, this equation, and equation number 2 in equation number 3. Then we will get x suffix I plus 1 is equal to x suffix I minus f of xi means that is equation number 1, n into 1 by xi by f dash of xi. Okay, so therefore f of xi square. Okay, so therefore 1 by xi square. So now if you simplifying that value, then you will get x suffix I plus 1 is equal to xi minus xi square into n minus 1 by xi. So therefore xi plus 1, if you simplify that value, xi minus n xi square plus xi, take that by simplifying, x suffix I plus 1 is equal to 2xi. Okay, 2xi minus n into xi square. You can write that formula, or else if you take xi common, xi plus 1 is equal to x suffix I into 2 minus n into x suffix I. Okay, so this is the standard formula for the reciprocal of any positive number. Clearly they are mentioning only positive numbers only. Okay, don't go for the negative numbers. Okay, so for the negative numbers it will be different. So therefore this is the iteration formula to finding the reciprocal of any positive number. Okay, this equation gives that the iteration formula, either this one. Okay, you can also use this one also. So those two equations are iteration formula for the reciprocal of n. So akkadtoti manaku problem close. But మనకి ఇంకేం ఏమడిగాడు ఎక్స్టెన్షన్, ఫైండ్ ద రెసిప్రోకల్ ఆఫ్ 154. ఓకే, సో టు ఫైండ్ ద రెసిప్రోకల్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ n is equal to 154, given that n is equal to 154, reciprocal of n is 1 by n is equal to 154. Okay, so reciprocal of n is 1 by n is equal to 1 by 154. Let small x be the reciprocal of n. Okay, so ఆ n కి reciprocal మనం ఏం తీసుకుంటున్నాం, small x. So therefore x is equal to 1 by n, x is equal to 1 by 154. Okay, so now we have to convert it as into equation. Now to find the x value, that is reciprocal of 154 value, we know that by using the Newton-Raphson method, for the formula for the reciprocal of a positive number is given by, that is taken as x suffix I plus 1 is equal to xi. అంటే ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు ఇదంతా రాశానంటే, మీకు కొన్నిసార్లు జనరల్ ప్రూఫ్ అడగకుండా డైరెక్ట్ ఒక నెంబర్ ఇచ్చి ఈ నెంబర్ కి రెసిప్రోకల్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి బై యూజింగ్ న్యూటన్ రాప్సన్ మెథడ్ అన్నాడు అనుకోండి, మీరు ఇక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు సొల్యూషన్. ఒకవేళ లేదు డైరెక్ట్ ఐటరేషన్ ఫార్ములా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి రెసిప్రోకల్ ఆఫ్ ఏ నెంబర్ అండ్ ఒక నెంబర్ ఇచ్చాడు అనుకోండి, ఈ మొత్తం రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో దేర్ఫోర్, so that's why only x suffix I plus 1 is equal to xi into 2 into n minus I. So that is taken as equation number 1, where I start from 0 to 1. Since the value of 1 by 154 lies between 0.005 and 0.007, న్యూటన్ రాప్సన్ మెథడ్ లో కూడా మనకి ఏంటంటే ఇనిషియల్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ తీసుకోవాలి x నాట్ వాల్యూ. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే మనకు x నాట్ వాల్యూ మనం బేసిక్ గా ఏమని చెప్తాం, a ప్లస్ b బై 2 అనే వాల్యూ తోటి తీసుకుంటాం. x నాట్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు a ప్లస్ b బై 2 అనే వాల్యూ తోటి తీసుకుంటాం. బట్ ఇక్కడ మనకి a వాల్యూ b వాల్యూ ఏం లేవు. ఓకే, we don't have a and b value because we don't have any equation to find them. But to find that a and b value, so actually you have to find out the original value of the 1 by 154. So actually 1 by 154 value అనేది మనకు 0.0067 సంథింగ్ ఉంటది. ఓకే, 1 by 154 ని మీరు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తే 0.006794 సంథింగ్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, అంటే 0.06 అనే ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుందంటే దీనికి లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఏముంటది, 0.05 ఉంటది, రైట్ సైడ్ లో 0.07 ఉంటది. ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒక వాల్యూని మనం ఏం తీసుకుంటాం అంటే ఇనీషియల్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ గా తీసుకుంటాం. సో ఇంతకుముందు మనం జనరలైజ్డ్ న్యూటన్ రాప్సన్ మెథడ్ లో కూడా సో x is equal to 1 అనేది యాక్చువల్ రూట్, కానీ మనం ఇనిషియల్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ x నాట్ ఏం తీసుకున్నాం, x నాట్ is equal to 0.8 అని తీసుకున్నాం. ఓకే, సో జస్ట్ అప్లై దట్ మెథడ్ హియర్. సో సిన్స్ the value 1 by 154 lies between 0.005 and 007. Okay, so let the initial approximation x naught is equal to, I am taking that 0.005 is the initial approximation, that is x naught. Now then by using equation number 4 for I is equal to 0, first approximation for I is equal to 0 in equation number 1, you will get the first approximation x naught in this equation. x naught plus 1 is equal to x naught into 2n minus x naught. Therefore substitute the x naught wherever you have. So what is the x naught value, 0.005. Substitute n is equal to 154 and x naught is equal to 0.05, then you will get that. So x1 is equal to 0.005, 2 into n value 154 into 0.005 is the x naught value. If you simplify that value, you will get x1. x1 is equal to 0.00615. That is the first initial first approximation of 1 by 154. Next, to get the confirmation, you have to do the iterations. Okay, so therefore second approximation for I is equal to 1 in equation 4, then you will get x2 is equal to x1 into 2 minus n into x1. So substitute x1 value and n is equal to 154, and if you simplify you will get x2 is equal to 0.006475. Next, third approximation for I is equal to 2 in equation number 4, you will get x3 is equal to x2 into 2 minus n into x2. Already we have x2 value and capital N is equal to 154. Substitute those values, then you will get x3 is equal to 0.006493. Okay. So next to fourth approximation for I is equal to 3. In equation number 4, you will get x suffix 4 is equal to x suffix 3 into 2 minus n into x suffix 3. If you substitute and simplify the values, then you will get x suffix 4 is equal to 0.006494. Okay. So you have to do the iteration process like that. So therefore by fourth approximation we got x4 is equal to 0.006494 is the reciprocal value of 154. Okay, so you can see here in x3 we have 0.006493. okay, in x4 we have 0.006494. what in the problem what he asked? 4 significant digits. Okay, find the reciprocal of 154 up to 4 significant digits. So therefore 4 significant digits is nothing but in the previous lectures only I clearly explained you. So to find the significant digits, here we got 0.006494. so whenever you have the zeros at the beginning of the decimal, okay, so then you cannot count them. 0 0 you cannot count them. Okay, those zeros indicates the position of the decimal. Now these 6 4 9 4 are the 4 different 4 significant digits. Okay, 6 4 9 4 are the 4 significant digits. Next, if you do the fifth approximation, again you will get 0.0064 only. Why? Because 0.0064 is the 6494 is the original value of the original reciprocal value of the 154. Okay, so in this format you have to do the reciprocal, you have to find out the reciprocal of the any number. Okay, therefore x is equal to 1 by 154 is equal to 0.006494. so this is the reciprocal value of the 154 up to 4 significant digits, or else you can call it as a decimal positions. Okay, decimal positions means this will you will get as 5 decimal positions. Okay, so therefore that is the difference between significant digits and decimal positions. Not only 154, by using this iteration formula. What is that formula? X suffix I plus 1 is equal to x suffix I into 2 minus n into x suffix I. By using this formula, okay, by using this formula you can find any reciprocal value of the any positive integer. But here our aim is we have to find out the initial approximation. That is our aim. So you have to find out the initial approximation 0.005 and 0.007. Why? Because 1 by 154 is equal to 0.006. So then you have to take the left value and the right value. In between them you can take any one as an initial approximation. Then you have to substitute the procedure in equation. So then you will get the required value. Okay. So these types of problems are very important. Not only reciprocal, in the next upcoming theorems we are going to find out the square roots and cubed roots and nth roots. So we are going to find out the equations for them also. Okay, I hope you understood this problem very well. In the next lecture we are coming with another interesting topic. Okay, so make a perfect practice, prepare well. Until bye, thank you.